Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. If it works for you, it may not work for somebody else. If it works for them, it may not work for you. But stay in your lane. Don't try to do what everybody else says is the right thing or the right way to do something, because that right way may not be beneficial towards you. That right way might set you back instead of pushing you forward. But the way that you know is works for you is the way that pushes you forward. But that might not work for the next person. Stay in your lane. If you know you the type that you want to get married, you don't want to fool around multiple women, do that. Don't try to do what everybody else says is the normal thing to do. You may be the type of guy who says, man, I just want to be with one woman. I just want to get married and I just want to start a family. But you got other people on your social media timelines or telling you in person in your ear, nah, bro, don't get married, bro. Wait till you get a little bit older. You don't want to get married because of this. Women may do this. She may do that. This may happen. She may take all your money. All you're going to do is just get divorced. They only tell you the negative things about what could happen with what you want to do. But that may not work for you. That may not work for you. Don't let that put a bad bug in your ear and make you think, I don't want to do that now. I think that's a bad idea. I don't want to get married now. I don't want to be with one woman. I want to just fool around with multiple women now, because it's so many bad things that come with marriage. When no, there's a lot of good things that may come with it too. Think about the positive and not the negative. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. If you know you're not the type to dress a certain way, but you may like a woman, you may be interested in a woman, and she may not like the way you dress. She may want you to dress another way. Don't do that, because you're not staying in your lane. You're not doing what you know works for you. You're not doing what you used to. You stepping out of your zone. You stepping out of your zone, going into another zone to try and impress somebody else, or to try to do what somebody else may think is the right thing to do. Nah, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. If you like a job where you got to get up at 8 in the morning and get off at 5, but somebody trying to tell you, nah, this job is way better because you go to work third shift and not first shift. But you like, nah, I can't do that because it's not good for what I want to do. It's not beneficial for me. Don't do it. Stay in your lane. Do what works for you and stay in your lane, bro. It's very simple. It's very simple. That's how it is for me, bro. I've been in different relationships. I dealt with multiple women, but I know that's not what I want to do. That's not what I like. I'm the type of guy, I like one woman. I want to be with one woman, and I want to start a family with one woman, and I want to have kids, and I want to get married. I want to do all that with one woman. I don't want to fool around multiple women. That's just not my niche. You feel me? I'm not comfortable doing that. It's too much. It's too much, and I'm not built for it. To be honest, I'm not built for it. Now it may be somebody else who is. It may be somebody else to say, man, I can't deal with one woman, bro. I gotta deal with her and her on the side, and this girl for this, and this girl for this, and that girl for that. That may work for them, but me personally, I know what I like. I know the type of woman I like. I know the type of woman that I need. You feel me? I know the type of woman that I need. I know what I need, and I know that I need to go for what I need instead of what I want. And I'm going to stay in that lane. I'm going to stay in that lane. You can take it to 2K, bro. We're going to use 2K for an example, the basketball game, NBA 2K. If you know you like to dribble the ball all day and cheese behind screens and crab folks on 2K, why are you making a corner sitter when you like to dribble the ball? Why are you making a build with no ball handler? Why are you making a build that can't slash and can't shoot when your play style and what you've been doing since 2K17 is dribbling the ball and going ISO? Why would you make something you're not used to? Now you stepping out your comfort zone. Now you're not doing what you used to. Now your team can't function how the team usually function because you went and said, nah, I'm gonna get on my two-way slasher instead of getting on my ISO sniper. You feel me? It's that simple. Stay in your lane. Do what works for you. Being a lockdown may not work for you. Being an ISO point guard may work for you. So stay in your lane because that's helping everybody else. When your homies get on and they say, bro, let's run 2K. Okay, what build you getting on? Your other team and your other guys, because it's 3 people in the part. Your other guys may say, man, I'm finna get on my center, man. He a rebounding center. He like to set screens, and then the other guy like, all right, I'm finna get on my lockdown. He just gonna sit corner. And you say, man, I'm finna get on my two-way stretch. What sense does that make when they know all you do is play point guard, you an ISO savant? Why are you going to get a two-way stretch for that team? That's not even going to work. You feel me? It's about staying in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane. Don't be going around trying to hang around folks who you know ain't nothing like you just because you want to fit in or you want to feel accepted. Don't do that. Stay in your lane. Because you're going to start changing within yourself. You're going to start changing. And you're going to realize, bro, this not me. You feel me? This not who I am. I ain't who I used to be. Like, I don't feel comfortable. You feel me? When I was growing up, bro, I grew up in the hood, bro. I grew up in the hood. I grew up around a bunch of street dudes who did street stuff. You feel me? I didn't. You feel me? But I hung around them. I was cool with them. But when they went and did what they did, when I knew they was going to do what they wanted to do, which was something that I knew I wasn't built for, I stepped to the side. I said, all right, y'all got it. I ain't going. It's done been many times. It's like, hey, you want to ride to the store with us? You want to do this? You want to do that? And I'd be like, nah, bro, I'm straight, bro. Because I know y'all be doing some crazy stuff. And I don't want to get involved with that. I stay in my lane. But they respected that. They respected that I stayed in my lane. Because they even knew, like, when I didn't smoke growing up. I never smoked. I ain't never smoked a day in my life. I didn't smoke when I was around them. But I hung around them when they smoked. But I didn't let the peer pressure get to me. They'll be like, hey, you trying to smoke? You trying to smoke one? Nah, I'm good, bro. I don't smoke. And it came to a point where they respected it, bro. They even sometimes was around me smoking and they was like, hey, I ain't gonna smoke around Doug. I ain't gonna smoke around Kendall. I'm like, bro, you can do what you want to do, bro. You good, bro. You good. I ain't tripping. They like, nah, I know you don't smoke, so I just don't want to smoke around you. People will respect when you stay in your lane, bro. When you be yourself and stay in your lane, people respect that more, bro. They respect that, bro. They respect it. I stayed in my lane as a child, bro. I dressed how I wanted to dress. I didn't dress like the stereotypical black person, bro. I didn't. I dressed how I wanted to dress, what I liked. And they respected that, bro. Yeah, they might have thrown a couple jokes, but I knew how to throw jokes too. So I ain't really care. But I stayed in my lane, just like the video topic. Always stay in your lane, bro. Don't try to step out your lane. Stay in your lane and do what you know works for you. As long as it ain't detrimental to you or detrimental to nobody else, man, stay in your lane, bro, and do you, bro. That's all you got to do, bro. And it'll be real simple. And you'll gain more respect from everybody else when they know you staying in your lane, bro. You doing what you do. You may be the type I just like to go to work, bro. I like to go to work, come home, take care of my kids. I ain't in the club and stuff. And they may be like, man, come on, you lame, bro. Like, you ain't trying to go to the club. You ain't trying to do this. You ain't trying to do that. Nah, bro, I just want to chill at the house, bro. I just want to chill with my kids. I'm staying in my lane, bro. That ain't what I like to do. When I was at my first school, at my first college I went to, they went to parties and stuff, right? Now, I never been a party type. I don't like clubs, bro. I do not like clubs. I hate the environment, bro. It makes me uncomfortable. So, you know me, I'm like, man, I'm gonna try it a couple times. And like every time I went to a club, bro, I was getting chills over my body, like not chills like cause I'm cold, but it's just like I'm just uncomfortable, bro. Like it don't feel right being in this environment, you know. And it's just like this ain't me, bro. After a couple times, I was like, bro, I'm not doing it, bro. I don't want to do it no more because it's just not who I am, bro. I stayed in my lane. In college, I was just the type. I'm going to the gym, I'm going to the room, and I'm playing games. I'm watching my YouTube videos. Yeah, I might chill around with a couple females, but that's it, bro. I ain't no club type, bro. And if I do go to we stayed at some apartments, right? If I do go to y'all at house parties, I'm just chilling on the couch, kicked back, bro. Talking to one of the guys, talking to a female or something. Like I'm just not the party, get drunk, all loud, singing songs, dancing. I ain't that type of person, bro. I always stayed in my lane, and that's what you need to do as a man, bro. Always stay in your lane as a man. Never step out of it. Stay in your lane. And that's it. That's all I got for y'all, man. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Comment, stay in your lane if you got this far. I'm gone.